up, guys? How is it going today? I hope you're enjoying this day. So let's continue our journey with Laravel. We have reached the point where we can go to the controller and return the view from there. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we want to pass some data to the controller. Okay, and we are going to pass it back without any calculations. So how to pass data to the controller? Okay, we have noticed that we typed something in the URL and that thing have gone to this line of code, okay, and then this path called this function in the controller. So this function or this request have gone here and hit this function and returned this view, and the view is returned back to the browser. Okay, so obviously what we are going to do is we are going to do something with this line to pass the data to the controller. Okay, so to pass data with the GET request, let's talk about the requests first. We have several requests in web development. For example, as you can see, we have the GET request and also we have the POST request. So what is the difference between them? The GET request is used when you pass data through the URL. Okay, for example, if you are getting some products from the database or getting some not sensitive information from the database, you usually use the GET request. But if you are passing sensitive data like a password or like a credit card number or something like that, you have to use the POST request. Okay, because the POST request is not touching the URL. It's encapsulating something, encapsulating the request in something and sending it to the browser or to the server, sorry. Okay, so when you pass data through the URL, you use the GET request, and when you pass some sensitive data, you use POST request, and we will see when we will use the POST request. So how to pass data using the GET request? Okay, we will type something in the URL. Okay, so that thing will be taken out of the URL and taken as a parameter. So how to tell Laravel that this thing is a parameter or a dynamic thing? It's not a path, it's a parameter. So let's go to the route line in the web.php and type right after the about / and we will type these curly braces. Okay, and we will type, for example, we will pass a name for now. Okay, so now Laravel will know that this part of the URL is dynamic and will take it as a parameter for this function. But we have to make this function receive a parameter. So let's save this file right for now and go to the function we want to hit. So we will pass a parameter in the function. So we will pass it as name, and we can use this name only in this function. So let's delete this thing, okay, and let's just pass it as it is. Let's pass it as a name, okay, and pass it as a name here. Okay, and let's save this file and let's go to the blade where we will receive this name, and let's delete everything and let's output this name. Okay, so let's review this. We will type /about / and whatever we want. Okay, and this whatever we want will print it out in that blade. So let's check this. If we type the / about and then / and let's type, for example, code brain, okay, and type enter, this is outputted. Okay, if we test with any random string, this is really outputted. So that's how you pass data to the controller, and the controller will pass this data back to the browser. And what if we wanted to pass multiple data to the controller? We can do that also. If we go to the web or the routes file, we can pass here multiple data. Let's say that I want to pass here an about parameter. Let's save this file, and we can also pass here multiple parameters about, and we want to pass both of these. Let's pass it as another with. All right, so let's pass it as an about. So let's receive that in the blade. Let's break this line and let's output this about, and we are good now. So let's say that code brain, all right, and the about, this is my, oops, we have to make it as, we can't do spaces in the URL, so this is my about. Okay, so we are good now. We received this parameter or this data from the URL. So this is for this video now. I hope you took something useful from it, and see you in the next one. Bye.